Hey everybody, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to Last Epoch. We are in the ruined era, trying to figure out exactly what has happened to basically destroy our future. Something to do with a massive void incursion.
Where did the Osprix go? I'll have to check my surroundings.
Oh, there are no Osprix. And we are headed towards the council chambers. Hopefully to get some answers from somebody.
I cannot do that.
Yes, you, why are you here? Where is here? Don't play dumb, only rangers and elders are allowed out here, everyone knows that. Yes, we read all this before. I guess it didn't save exactly where I thought it would have.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
What?
Terra watch over you. Gods.
Alright, apparently our guard buddy is no longer coming with us. We are on our own.
Yes? Gods be with you.
promise. Run, you stupid one.
Let's go ahead and have a look at our passives here. I feel like just going into flat damage is probably the best thing we can do right now. And then we have no more points to spend for abilities yet. You fought them off. It's too late for me, but there are others trapped in the outskirts. Please help them evacuate to the council chambers. We will help them. This is a side quest. It looks like, you know, kind of in an opposite direction of the main quest. Thank you. Wick and the rest of my regiment are trapped just past the bridge ahead. We tried to save Grund, but he's still defending his damn beast. Elder Mossburn was escorting a group as well, but they got separated from us. Once you found them, find Captain Leora in the council chambers. As for me, Captain Brevon will take care of Minimus, even if he has to drag the mud away from my body. Oh, that's so sad. Poor puppers. We should be able to take him with us. Okay. Oh my god, these worm creatures are just ripping guards apart. It's gruesome.
I cannot do that.
Gods be with you.
Alright, this is Elder Mossburn. The void is tearing Last Refuge apart. We tried fleeing, but all this destruction has turned this place into a maze. I've doomed the people who trusted me to lead them out. I've cleared the path. Flee. What? You have my thanks. Quickly, let's leave this place. Alright, so that's one down. We've got some people in a couple of different directions. There's nobody this way, but yeah, this is the end of the map. Okay, perfect. It's funny that he references the place being turned into a maze. I was just thinking, like, we haven't really come into any areas that are, like, big open areas that you can explore. I'm kind of thinking about, like, you know, like, the opening areas in Diablo 2, for instance. Where they were, like, big open areas. They weren't really, like, these navigable, like, corridors. They were just kind of open. And you could go around, you could explore, you can clear the map, level up. It seems like in this... It's like there's places to explore, but it's all like very corridor, very level designy, and not really so much like open areas that you would see like in a world. And I just realized that it's like a kind of a big difference between like Diablo 2 design and like Diablo 3 and later, and then games like Path of Exile. Like I feel like maybe even Path of Exile has some areas that are more open. Maybe we will see areas in this game that open up a little bit. I don't know.
Stand down or die.
Also, one thing that would be cool that really no games like this do, it'd be cool if we had control over the camera. Like, sometimes it would just be nice to be able to rotate the camera and see the areas from a little bit of a different angle. This guy is some kind of mini-boss. He's pretty beefy. Actually, there might be two of them right here.
I cannot do
Okay, let's have a look at our inventory here. 8 mana, 1 strength, 14 fire resist. We also have some boots, vitality, HP, dodge rating could be really good. Let's go ahead and we'll equip these. %block chance beats the 16 on the one we have equipped. 6 damage reflected sounds good. 10 HP, 23 void resist. And 86 block effectiveness. Down from 112. We'll equip it. It's hard to say sometimes if the stats are going to be better. Melee fire damage, 20 melee damage, up from 13. This seems like a win, and it's, you know, it's a actual weapon and not just like a stick. The rending club of hunger. Alright, let's see. We got guys in different directions here. We also have passives. I'm going to keep dumping points into attack power, I think. Increase cooldown recovery speed from movement skills. So like our charge is a movement skill. Counterattack. When you are hit, you have a chance to counterattack enemies with retribution. A melee physical attack that deals damage to nearby enemies. This could be really good because we're getting attacked a lot. It's kind of like we kind of tank stuff to the face. Retribution deals increased damage over here. So like maybe we start going into that. I think I want to max this out though, honestly. And then we have points to spend for both of our skills. Yeah, we're going in. Let's go into void damage here. I feel like that would be good. And then back over here, we're just going into straight damage. That finishes that one off, so from here, we can go down to bound weapons. When Rive kills an enemy or hits a boss, you have a chance to summon a forged weapon. Okay. Or weapon specialist. Rive deals additional melee physical damage per point of dexterity if you are using a sword. Oh no. That's pretty specific. Laceration. Rive's third strike lacerates enemies. Lacerate enemies take melee damage over time. We could go here. That seems good.
I cannot do that. Yeah.
I'm glad we're fighting like void-tainted ankyosauruses. I just noticed that the two things we just killed were dinosaurs. It's a little strange. Oh, the dinosaurs are getting taken over by the void. Okay, they're at first they're fighting the void guys, but then eventually they kind of get consumed by it. Now, I don't think we have any objectives in this direction, but I want to clear this out anyway.
Stand down or die.
Alright, I think we have a main quest in this direction, actually. That's what it looks like from looking at the map.
Stand down or die.
Yeah, we've got main quest over. Let's circle back. And let's finish up the optional objectives first.
What brings you here?
What are these creatures? They're slaughtering my beast and driving them mad. I cleared a path. Get out of here.
Eterra's grace be with you.
Alright, and so the last person we need is somewhere in this unexplored area.
I cannot do that.
These soldiers need to learn not to stand at the edge of these platforms. Like, come to the interior as much as you can. We got a rune prison here with an exiled mage in it. We fought one of these guys before.
I cannot do that.
Excuse me? Why did we die there? That was a little bit confusing. Like our HP was fine, it looked like to me. So I don't really know how I feel about that exactly. Like, we stood in something, that's true, but we've been standing in stuff and kind of just like tanking it purposefully. So yeah, I don't really like that. Maybe I'll have to watch the replay to see what happened. You there, I don't know who you are, but I see you can fight. Get to the council chambers and ask for aid as soon as you can. I'm here to relay orders to evacuate. Get out of here.
Farewell.
We have to report our success to somebody in the council chambers. Is that back this way? Is that where we have to... Yeah, I think we're looping back around. Alright, we don't need to talk to him, apparently. We gotta head this way.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
You there, help me.
Stand down or die. I cannot do that.
Keep them off me.
Alright, we got a mini boss here of some kind.
Only a little longer.
I cannot.
You there, help me. Keep them off me. Only a little longer. Impressive. Go on. I'll be right behind you.
Alright, looks like we made it to the council chambers. And we have our main quest and our side quest to turn in. What, did you come from the last refuge outskirts? So you helped with the evacuation. We are in your debt. We may need more of your aid yet. Very cool. We got a passive point, gold, and XP. We had 2 passive points. A multi-strike. A melee attack that grants a stack of armament if you hit at least 1 enemy. Armament stacks up to 2 times, and each stack lasts 3 seconds. Each stack of armament causes an additional sword to strike a nearby enemy when you use multi-strike. Okay, maybe we should use this. We haven't been using a lot of rebuke. So maybe we go here, and maybe we'll actually press that button sometimes.
I see.
That's just a weird... It's called multi-strike, but we do a single strike. Okay. Makes sense.
I see.
What?
I know why you're here, and I will accept your thanks by allowing you to repay me with a favor. Allow me to... what? I know this looks grim, but we have to keep hope. We must believe that we'll survive this, that I'll survive this. I believe in our survival so much that I need you to go to my quarters and find my ledger. Why do you need a ledger? Oh, just in case any fool thinks that this disaster somehow erases the debts they owe me. In return, I'll share one of the trinkets I liberated from the slums before I rescued you.
Go on then.
Okay.
What? Bah.
Seems a little sketchy. You, I can say... Oh, you're gonna talk. Oh, go ahead.
Epoch, but that is impossible.
Tell Elder...
You?
Tell Elder Gaspar how you gained the shard.
I see. We have relied on the power of our shard for ages, always assuming the others were lost, and it seems only tapping into a fraction of its potential. You were brought forward in time by the shard. If you want to return to your time, we will need to use them together. If the void does not consume us first.
What's going on anyway? What is the void?
The void fell upon our world hundreds of years ago. All-consuming darkness spread across the surface and drove us into these caves. The last city of humanity. Last refuge. Now that the void has finally found us, it will reach this place and snuff us out.
Well, that sounds really grim. How are you planning to deal with the void?
Elder Panion is an expert at using the shard. He can weaponize it against the void. I have received word that his study is under attack. We may be out of time.
What are the shards?
They are the shards of the Epoch.
Of course.
A relic said to have power over fate itself. And after hearing your story, I have no doubt in this now. It was broken into 3 shards long ago. We relied on one of them to sustain this place ever since the void destroyed the surface. We thought the other shards were lost, but with yours, we may have hope of surviving this.
Alright, what can I do?
Everyone here is either too old or too injured to go warn Elder Panion, except for you. Please, find him and have him return here before something terrible happens.
Okay.
Please, take these idols with you. An idol of Logon to guard you against chaos, and one of Eterra to guide you home, wherever that may be. The gods have long left this world, but their memory will give you comfort. Be safe, traveler. And
what did we just pick up? A 11% chance to ignite on hit, 7% increased cold damage, increased minion cold damage. Idols will grant your character bonuses when equipped in the dedicated idol container located here. You may unlock additional idol container space by completing main story and side quests. So this opens up, we can have a lot of idols equipped. 8% chance to bleed on hit and physical resist sounds good for us for now. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's vendor all of our junk.
Yes.
I'm gonna buy one of these. We probably should be like holding onto these and then breaking some of our gear apart for crafting materials. So I don't have a lot of money, but I'm gonna grab one of those for now. Kinda wish I could afford more. I don't really think it's worth it to buy any gear off the vendors, to be honest.
Follow your feet.
You... Oh, you can re-specialize. Okay. Well, that's nice to know. Speaking of which... I don't know why it indicated that as if we had points to spend, but we don't.
Do not dwell on regrets.
Alright, guys, before we head on and do anything else, I think this is a really good place to take a little bit of a break. And then we'll find Panion, and we have to go after Ezra's Ledger. Let's have a look. We can show the quest. Yeah, like any side quest with a passive point, we definitely want to do that. And I think all the main quests give passive points. Alright, yeah, we'll take a break here. Thank you guys very much for joining me. I really do appreciate the support on this series. If you were digging the content, leaving a like, subbing to the channel, that stuff actually helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate those that do. Until next time, take care of yourselves out there, and take care of each other, and we'll see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.